Focus Parking Shooting Sport. Yet another unboxing video. This one, oh, this one's going to be fun. This is a dissection job. So, while I'm doing this, I'll tell you a little bit about what's in it. This, I believe, is a Nightforce rifle scope, again from Sportsman Gun Centre. I started out shooting long range with, to be fair, a little bit of loophole and a lot of Nightforce 15 years ago. And Nightforce optics have always been one of the leaders in the, let's just say, the premium market, dialing long range optics. I'll just throw all these bits of cardboard on the floor as we do, because that's what a live unboxing video is like. Open that. I'll have a look, see what's in here. Yes, this is all a padded foam bench. There's nothing broken, don't worry folks. So, oh, it's all security sealed. This really is a brand new one. I sometimes get things on review that aren't brand new, but it's now nice when I do, and I don't want to just cut all the way through that because that's just the security tape. But it just goes to show it's a live video. There we go, we're open. Nightforce, it says. Thank you. We get a nice warranty on that one. And I'll just pop this out of here. See what else is there. There's the scope. Just put that to one side. What else have we got in here? We've got a Nightforce cleaning cloth. That goes on there. That looks like some kind of triangular setup key with Torx fittings on it. That looks like a 2.5mm Allen key, maybe a 2mm Allen key. Looks like maybe a T7 or a T9 Torx or something. Anything else in here? We've got a Nightforce sticker. We've got do not discard. This looks like, oh, this is, do you know, I like the fact they put that in a nice big envelope. That is a throw lever, so that will no doubt screw into here on the scope tube to make magnification control a lot quicker and more intuitive. It's a heavily armed box, but you know, I like a box that's a cardboard box with some packaging in it to prevent damage in transit and nothing more. I don't need magnetic closures. So, instruction manual, limited lifetime warranty. Now this optic is, I believe, let me just have a look, is this the 5-20 or... Yes, this is the 2.5-20 by 50 f1. So 2.5-20 means it goes from 2.5 to 20 times magnification, and the 50 means it's a 50mm objective lens. Objective lens is what lets the light in at the front, and going from a 50 to a 56mm lens, for example, well, interestingly, due to the way the mechanics and the physics of it work, that lens is actually 10%, no it's not, it's 25% larger as a 56 than a 50. But that's not to say 50 is bad, it's a lot more compact, but it gives you an idea of the amount of light that's able to enter a tube because of the size of the objective lens. So, this has got Nightforce brand flip-up covers at the front and rear. These are sort of similar to the Tenebrex type ones, they clip on there. I'm just going to pop those off for the second. And on the back end we have got, is that a fast focus eyepiece there? That is a fast focus eyepiece there, and we've also got an additional adapter there. I'll have to check out what that's for. That looks like you can use that and alter that with this little Torx key there. So that's the focal control, and you've got a lock ring on that. It's not like an old school one with massively long threads, it's got quite fast adjustment there. And that's to get your reticle perfectly trimmed up. And it's a bit tricky doing this inside. I'll pop it down on 2.5 power, make it slightly easier as well. That's better. So I can do my focusing there, lock it up there, and then this is, let's have a quick look. Yes, it's a first focal plane scope. So as I zoom in, reticle gets larger, stays in complete correlation with the image. It's milliradians, so we've got clockwise milliradians adjustment here. These are all 10 clicks. Looks like we've got 100 clicks per turn, which is 10 milliradians, or milliradian is a meter at 1,000 meters, so 10 milliradians is 10 meters at 1,000 meters, or at 100 meters, a milliradian is 10 centimeters. 10 milliradians would be 1 meter. I think I've done that correctly on camera. So we've got nice clicks here, tactile, audible. The right hand side, would appear to show a left and right dial. You can see left and right markings on the windage correction. That's again got 100 clicks per turn. I'll have a look in the manual later on and we'll see what the overall dialing values are. And on the left side is the parallax control, which will go probably from 20 to 50 meters, probably out to infinity. But again, I shall check and see what it says in the manual. Having a look through the manual, let's just see if we've got specifications in terms of maximum elevation and windage capability. Obviously 100 clicks per single turn is nice. It's the 0 stop elevation adjustment, so we've got 0 stop turret. That's what the little triangular tool is for, gives you all the adjustment in an easy to find tool which will fit in your tool pocket or in a rucksack or wherever you need to keep it. We also see how the throw lever goes in here, and parallax adjustment on the 2.5 to 20 by 40. It will show me here, hopefully. Does it actually give me an overall parallax setting? I don't think it's giving me a complete range there. Maybe that's in the specification at the back. We also have illumination control. Or do we, or don't we? It would perhaps appear that there is a button on the side of the scope here, which, in fact, illuminates the reticle. So let's have a look and see if we can get that reticle illuminated. It might not have the battery in it, and I might need to just take the end off or the cap off just to double check that's actually got the battery in. So we'll do that when we just finish, but at least we know it is illuminated. It's called the Digillum illumination system on this optic. Tells us a little bit about cleaning lenses, cleaning the exterior of the scope, long-term storage, and here we are, we've got the specification chart here now. That's the 1:8 by 24. Let's just have a little look now. This is for the 2.5 to 20 by 50. So, overall length, we've got overall objective identity, tube diameter here 30mm. Eyepiece outer diameter is quite handy if you need to know things like PAR 007 rear mount night vision tools. Mounting length, these are all specified here with the A and B, C values in terms of the layout for how you're going to put your rings on, how much eye relief you're going to get from it. But let's just see if it specifies these. Exit pupil diameter, field of view, eye relief. Eye relief's 88mm. Sort of suits this kind of size of scope, to be honest, because super long eye relief isn't always what you hope it's going to be. Super long eye relief can actually restrict mounting space, especially on shorter rifles, because the scope has to go so far forwards it doesn't fit. The weight is 802 grams. No, it's not. So yes, it is. It's 802 grams. Is this to do with the illuminated or not? There's a slight difference between the specification there, between the F1 and the non-F1. We're not quite sure what that is just yet, but it's either 802 grams or 811 grams. And as I suspected, parallax is from 11 yards, which is 10 meters, to infinity. That gives a great overall range and makes it completely suitable to an air rifle or any rifle. And here is the critical overall factor. Now this is the milliradian scope option. So in terms of internal adjustment, in terms of elevation, we've got 32 milliradians of adjustment, and windage, we've got 23 milliradians of adjustment. Now that is what does make the scope truly capable of extending distance you're going to be shooting over, because it's all very well when scopes say they've got long range capability, and then they turn up with sort of 14 milliradians or 20 milliradians. It's not really satisfactory. And then when we get to the bottom here, we see, right, we're back on track now. So F1 is surprisingly enough first focal plane. So this one, just backtracking slightly, is 802 grams for the first focal plane. I'm a first focal plane fan. Doesn't mean either is better or worse than the other. It's just what your preference may be. Here's the limited lifetime warranty details. Just having a quick flick through there. Doesn't really say lifetime warranty. It will be a good warranty because it's a US product. And then going back to the start, that's about it. So that is a very compact optic. I could be tempted to put that on the Dreamline air rifle that's just arrived, actually, because I I think air rifles are well worth putting decent optics on. I don't think decent optics are just for serious long-range centerfires or hunting guns. I think you appreciate good optics wherever they're available to you, and I certainly don't mind using them in that situation. So, Nightforce is made in Japan, not to be confused with necessarily all scopes made in the Far East. Japan is still very much a different market, as it has been for the last 60, 70 years in terms of manufacturing, precision and premium. That's a very smooth 30mm tube. It's all hard anodised. Let's have a look and see if it passes the rub test. So you pick up a little bit of skin dust, as I call it, on that, but not too bad. It's certainly not coarse where, you know, the slightest touch leaves things all white and furry. So that will be getting a full review over the course of the next couple of months. So thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, add your questions, because your comments and your questions are what drive future videos and future responses and help us know what you want to know more about. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.